everyone, how many of you are Buzz Lightyear fans or fans of the Toy Story franchise? Well, me and Grace watched Lightyear on Friday and absolutely loved it. It's amazing. You guys should definitely check it out. So here's our spoilers review. And if you haven't watched the movie yet, you need to watch it. Please do not watch this because you're going to spoil it for yourself. I'm like, why would you do that? So watch that and then come right back, or even check out our non-spoiler review. You don't get spoilers, but you still get to hear about the movie without any spoilers.
Yeah, that's basically the title.
So we're going to get straight into it. But before we do, please make sure to like and subscribe. So yeah, over to Grace and me. It's just us two.
Yeah.
Right. I said to Grace, Chris Evans must like time travel and going to space. And Grace said I had to mention that. Because it's true though, because he's done a lot of time travel stuff now. He's done this and he did Avengers. So he's probably done some other stuff, but I'm not sure. And he also likes going to space because Fantastic Four, Endgame, Lightyear. I'm sure there's probably some other stuff too that I don't know about. But yeah, so he seems to really like this sort of stuff. So yeah. But anyway, let's just get straight into the actual review of it instead of me talking about.
So so in the beginning we did see a bit of time travel afterwards, like us time traveling, and I didn't know it was a bit of time travel in it, to be honest. I thought it was just like traveling around like a sun and then going back home. And then we found out that it was like he's missed like 4 years of Earth life. I'm like, what? Are you serious? And then he continues doing it again and again until he tries to reach some kind of like speed thing for a crystal.
Yeah.
Is that how it is? Yeah.
Yeah, to get high speed. Oh, what was the term they used? But yeah, to get that maximum.
Yeah, but I mean, I get it was his mission, trying to get his people back off the planet. But I think like you're missing time with your friends and family on the planet. I'm like, so you rather miss 4 years and continue this mission and not spend your time? I'm like, okay, that's quite deep.
But I don't think it's as easy as that, because I understand why he did it.
Yeah,
because he felt so guilty. He felt so guilty.
Yeah, I understand that too. But I was just thinking he keeps on doing that, and I feel like that's going to add more to the guilt. Because he's not
True.
He's not, because I get it, he made them stuck there, but he's also missing out a lot of things. Like he missed out his friend, hold on, I'm trying to remember her name. It was Alicia, sorry. He missed out a lot of like Alicia's life when she was supposedly his best friend. I mean, can you imagine me if I went away and came back acting like I'm still the same age and saying everything? But 4 years later, you probably got like married or have the kids, just like years and years. I miss all of that. That would be sad.
Sad. Yeah, true. But everybody has different ways of coping with stuff. And this movie actually really does highlight that. Like everybody's got different ways of coping with different stuff. Like we see Izzy has an issue with like space. We actually see her actually combat that, which is great.
And in case you guys don't know, Izzy is Alicia's granddaughter.
I mean, you guys should know that, because I hope
if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But that's the part, like, because we mentioned in the non-spoilers that I cried, and it's the part when Alicia like died and she left a message for Buzz. I'm like, oh god, see Buzz, this is the reason, like you miss her life and she left this for you. I mean,
that's all you have.
I mean, it reminds me of like Captain America meeting Peggy, the old Peggy, and she died. I mean, this is basically mirroring the same scene.
Yeah, it's so true.
And and that was sad. And then afterwards, about the whole now's Buzz on this new mission with Izzy and like 2 new crew, and then we get to see robots who are made by Zug, who we all know from Toy Story, and I was really excited for this because I'm like, the bad guy is here, because we all seen him. He's meant to design as like an evil robot from Toy Story 2, and like to see him like as a real threat in this film was pretty thrilling. And
I guess, we find out who he is. He's the older Buzz.
yeah, oh
I
yeah,
didn't like that.
okay,
I did not enjoy that.
I
thought he was gonna be his father. Like,
exactly.
what on earth?
I thought they were gonna use a Star Wars reference, like "I am your father," but no, they didn't have to do a whole new twist.
I don't get why they changed it up. Like, it could have been his father. Like, why did they change it up?
It did look like his father. I was just gonna say,
yeah, it did.
Like,
I mean, then, Buzz did ask. He was like, "Are you my father?" He was like, and then he brings out his.
Yeah, and that's when they realize, time travel.
I think that is the only thing in this movie that I really just didn't like. Like,
yeah, I mean,
it had to be his father. Like, what?
I mean, I gotta admit, it was a good twist, but at the same time, it was sort of like a not great twist, if that makes sense. It was okay.
Yeah,
it wasn't the worst. Because time travel was in it. I mean, you have to add it, and plus, I think it would have been really predictable if we all thought it would be the father.
True.
So that
true, but all this time I thought Serg was his father.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there was another Buzz inside. So,
it would be interesting how Serg becomes Serg. And they did it in a different way in this film.
Yeah. So how does that link with Toy Story 2 though?
No, because it's completely different from Toy Story 2. This is like a whole new...
But it's sort of still based on it. Like, these are the adventures of Buzz before he became Andy's toy.
Yeah.
So how does that make sense? Like, are there a few different Sergs around?
Maybe there's a multiverse of Sergs.
Oh, no. No. We're not getting into that. No. Yeah, I wanted to go back to the time traveling thing because I don't know, I can't remember when we discussed this, but we were just talking about time traveling and how it seems to be the answer for everything, like if you ever need to resolve something in a film, like time travel. If you ever want something, it's time travel. But for this one, I didn't mind it actually. Like, they weren't trying to resolve something. It actually made sense in the actual context of the story. Yeah, that was good. But normally, I think time travel is just getting a bit overrated at this point.
I think it's being overused in films and TV shows. I can't agree with you because I keep thinking, like, in all films, like the Adam Project or like About Time or like Endgame, I feel like they're all mainly focused on time travel. For this, it's used a little bit, but we don't actually see it in the end, so that's quite good in a way. Like, we don't actually see like Buzz maybe going through time and like going back in time to change something that he probably would have done. So that never happened. So I was quite thankful for that.
Yeah, but saying that, still time traveling stuff is cool, but it's just it just keeps getting, like, they keep doing it every single year. Like, it's like
but I feel like if they change the method of time travel, like if you change this, something will happen. Like in Endgame, they change it, like the method of like or the equation of time travel. I felt like that was a bit more interesting. If they change it a little bit for this, maybe it could have been a bit more interesting. Because it was confusing how two buzzes exist. Like, I guess the story, but I'm just wondering, like, did the Zug Buzz travel back in time to the time when, I mean, how does that work? Because he said he was going to be arrested after he returned, getting the maximum speed for the pistol, and then he left. He traveled back in space again, and he found a spaceship, the Zug spaceship, where he created the robots and he created his suit. Then did he go back in time to the time where his old self?
He would have had to go to like another universe, no?
Yeah, that's what I'm confused. That's
so true. That's a big plot hole.
Yeah,
I mean, it's fine because little kids probably like they're not going to pick up on that, but
yeah,
adults are definitely going to
us.
pick up on that. Yeah. And especially those kids, like when they get older and watch it again, they'll be like,
yeah, they'll probably think that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But
yeah, this movie had some like really deep messages. It's a bit weird because today at work, like we had this like career talk, and one of the messages the guy said was like it's weird because I remember he was talking about mistakes he had made in like in his line of work, and he was like, mistakes are good because you learn from it and stuff. And this movie had the exact same message.
I thought you were going to say time management. Weird. I'm like, oh god, that's so exact.
Oh no, not time management, no. But it was weird, but yeah.
But it had I think that's a great message about like, it's okay to make mistakes as long as you learn from them. That's, I mean, that I don't think we've actually had a film that talks about like making mistakes. So
yeah, I was going to say that.
That message was clear and it was easy, definitely. And it's okay to ask for help when you're making mistakes. Definitely.
That reminds me of the Are All Disney Princesses Bad Role Models one. So I feel like I mentioned that.
Yeah, you mentioned that for Snow White. I remember that. So
check that video out. It's Disney related, so it makes sense.
Yes.
I guess I was going to say, should we talk about the post credits? Maybe
I was going to say that as well.
Yeah.
So not the because
like right at the end.
Yeah, this was like after the Disney
all the credits and stuff.
Yeah, I thought there was gonna be nothing because I usually think that's the end. When we see that scene, that's the end of the whole film. But then we see Zug still in space, who is still active. So are we going to see evil Buzz Zug come back again? Is it going to be
a sequel? Yeah, exactly. That's the word everybody is thinking about, isn't it? Sequel? Question mark.
I mean, yeah, I'm up for a sequel.
Yeah, I'm up for it too. I'd really like to see SOX again. We haven't talked about SOX in this video, but we talked about him in the non-spoilers, and
SOX
we absolutely loved SOX.
He's like the funniest character, I think.
Yeah, he's even better than Forky. I find Forky weird, so I really like SOX.
Yeah. But I mean, he's basically like the best companion and protector. Like, he shot darts from his mouth. He could basically charge your laptop if you wanted to. He's great.
He can do everything. He's amazing. And he's supposed to be like a healthcare companion sort of thing, like sort of like Baymax.
Yeah, but I was gonna say he's like, oh my god, hold on. You know when Izzy is floating through space and trying to grab her on the spaceship, and when SOX like fell off, I thought we were gonna lose SOX. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh my god, again. Yeah. Oh my god, I went like,
I was like this for the whole scene.
I was like, no, you have to get rid of a character. You can't get rid of SOX. I think everybody would have walked out.
Yeah, I would have cried again if we lost SOX. Yeah. Like, he probably
I would have cried.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't. But yeah, you said you wouldn't cry in the non-spoilers.
No, I wouldn't. I didn't cry at that point. But if SOX had actually gone, like if he hadn't, I might have cried.
So you wouldn't cry if like Buzz's best friend passed away, but you would cry if a robot.
I felt a really strong attachment to SOX.
Even if
I didn't feel that much of a strong attachment to Alicia. Like, she was cool. She was like a good character and everything. But I didn't get enough time with her. Like, she wasn't like a main character. Whereas SOX really was like a main character. Like, he was like, him and Buzz were like on the same level.
Okay. Yeah. Also, I'm really glad that in this film we get to see like a first like kind of like gay couple, I think, in this film. I think we've seen like a gay couple before in Toy Story 4, like in a classroom scene, like in the cameo. You probably haven't seen it, but I've seen it, like two mums and all that. But I'm glad like for this film they actually showed like a very good representation of like gay couple, because I think that's great. I think kids need to see that more, and I'm really disappointed that people are criticizing badly.
Yeah, there is tons. Like, I was reading the reviews and every single review had it, and I was like, people were saying like, oh my god, this is so bad, like we should not be showing these to kids and stuff, and I was like,
yeah, I think Chris. I remember hearing
so
Chris Evans. I remember seeing Chris Evans like posting something like "Screw you, anti-gay haters." Oh, Leah, what is wrong with people?
yeah,
This is the 21st century. We should be open about this. Like, seriously, I mean,
it was so brief as well. It's not like as
yeah.
if the whole movie was about it. Like people were making such a big deal out of like a 1 second scene. Like, it was literally just 1 second. It literally came and then it went.
Mm. But I love that scene. I love that it wasn't just it. I just love that it was normal. It looked normal because that's a normal thing in everyday life. So I really appreciate that Disney took that step and took that necessary step of like showing that on screen because it's good. It's great. It's a great. Yeah.
So me and Grace went and watched Good Luck to You, Leo Grand, and afterwards, like it's not to do with that, but you should watch the movie. It's really good, and we've done a review on it too. But yeah, we were talking about like what we'd want to see, like in the movie, and Grace mentioned Woody.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
like,
it would have been nice, but it makes sense why they wouldn't do it. Yeah, but I think there is scope for them to do a series or a movie or something.
Yeah, I'd like to see like maybe a cameo or maybe something like something like that, like of the Toy Story, like Woody, or we might see like a T-Rex or something, or maybe a giant potato head. I don't know, just something.
I'm sort of happy they didn't do that though.
Yeah, no, I am
because it's like a spin-off, but I feel like
not...
they should do something like separate, like another spin-off but on Woody and some other characters as well.
That would be cool. I would love to see that.
I would like to see Woody, Stinky Pete.
Because
everybody.
I was mentioning about like because remember Toy Story 2 when they said like Woody had his own TV show, and on that last episode they stopped that show because of like Sputnik or something, like the space shuttle. I'm just thinking, what if they did a film on that? Like, what if like Woody was racing after to save Jessie and Stinky Pete? I mean, that would be really cool to see. Okay.
Yeah, so Grace said she was really disappointed. I don't know if you remember. But really disappointed that a certain song didn't appear in the movie.
Yes. Oh god, because I remember, if you remember the first trailer of the film, it had one of my favorite songs that I have on my Spotify is Starman by David Bowie, and I like that song. I really love the song, and I started singing to it for like months after I've watched it.
I can vouch for that.
And I was a bit disappointed that it didn't appear. So, like, I don't know. They should have done it in the end credits. I don't care or something. Maybe they did it in the beginning of the film because we actually missed the first beginning of the film because we were late accidentally. But but still, it would have been great to hear the song because it fit perfectly with the whole theme of the space, the adventure, the Starman, just
you know what they could have done? They could have had SOX start singing it, and then it could have taken up from there. Like that would have made sense. That would have been funny.
That would have been...
he could have been like, like that could have been he's like, let me give you a lullaby or something, and then he could have started like,
that would have been great. That would have been really good.
That was a missed opportunity, because it's perfect. Like they found the perfect song for the trailer, and then not to even use that in the actual film. I mean, there probably was like rights and stuff or something like that. Who knows? But I think Disney could have worked it in.
All right, guys. So that's our review today on Lightyear. Before you leave, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Please leave a comment down below on your thoughts on the film. Who was your favorite character? What was your favorite moment? And what do you expect for maybe the sequel? Or would you like to see a spin-off of the other Toy Story characters like Woody? And also, please check out our account. We have so many different reviews on Marvel films and also Disney films such as Turning Red. And we've done some videos on like pranks such as a Lucifer prank that Emily did on me. You can watch it. It's funny, but also embarrassing to me, of course. More funny for Emily.
It's really
check
fun.
check out our website that tells information about us and the team. Check out our social accounts such as Twitter and Instagram. And yeah, please check out. Just check everything about us.
Yep. Feel free to stalk us. I think Grace is giving you her permission. I'll give you her number.
Yeah, and I'll give you Emily's email address.
Email me, people. Email me.
But please subscribe. It would be great if you subscribe us. Yeah. So thank you guys, and we will see you then. To infinity and beyond. Bye.
Bye.